What's up, guys? This is Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to give you guys a very quick update. Just know that I am not a financial planner. So the news just came out that the Federal Reserve has lowered interest rates by 0.25 percentage points for the first cut since December. And this is some big news. And very soon, we now have Jerome Powell who's about to be giving his speech. And then also, he's going to be giving us more insights about what's going on with the Fed's policies. Then we have the Q&A session. So looking at our data, we had a 25 basis point cuts. The market's spiking a little bit, but at the same time, you have to keep in mind that we had our economic projections report. That tells us that 1 year out, the numbers looking very similar to before, but then 2 years and 3 years out, there could be a little bit more cuts in the second year out than previously expected. But the third year out is expected to be about the same. Longer term, we're still expecting more cuts, and the Fed remains optimistic for that. And then we also have the Fed press conference at 2:30 p.m., which is when the big guy, Jerome Powell, is going to be speaking and once again answering a lot of questions. So will this help the market break out and start making new all-time highs? Or does the market reject and start dumping all the way back down? If SPY fails at 658 and can't hold it, expect more downside. If we break 662, we're bullish. We're going to be looking for new all-time highs. We'll see what Jerome Powell says and what he says during the Q&A session. That's going to be very important, so make sure you're ready. Until then, we have to be very patient nonetheless. The QQQ pushed about 591. We weren't able to break the all-time high. We need to get back up at 592 to really break out. But if we end up losing 587, we could be dipping back down to 585. So it could go either way. So you want to be very patient nonetheless. Same thing with the IW. We managed to push to about 245. We got a big pump on it, but is this going to last? Because we're approaching that topping resistance near 244. If we hold above 244, it's bullish. If not, we could be looking for a reversal, so be very careful. Same thing with ES and NQS. You could tell they're forming these wicks like this. Will the market rally more? Does the market get a rejection? Depends on the big guy. Tesla pumped about 424, got a big rejection. We're actually coming down right now. Will we continue to fall or do we bounce? Like I said before, it depends on the big guy. Even when you look at stocks such as like Coinbase, it pumped and dumped. Amazon pumped about 232 and came back down. We're going to see if 231 holds or else it dips more. Meta has a support right here around 768. So we're going to see if it holds. Google's kind of flat right now, trading sideways between 250 and 248. And then Microsoft pumped and dumped. It's now approaching 505. Lastly, we have Nvda, which is slowing down. Can Nvda reclaim 172? If not, there's going to be a risk of 168 and 165. So what's happening with the markets? We kind of pumped and dumped. We're going to see if we could hold support. But anything could happen with Jerome Powell's speech and his Q&A session. Will he launch the market higher? Do we get a rug pull? We'll just have to wait and see. Thank you all so much for listening. Let's be very patient and see what the price action tells us and gives us. And be patient, guys. Thank you for listening. Get ready for some more volatility with Jerome Powell. And it's going to be starting at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wish you all the best. Heed my warnings about any risks in trying to trade during FOMC. And I'll see you guys very soon on the next one. Thank you for listening and peace out.